You guessed right. As you can see, I am not from around here. I'm from far, far away place called Rainer Valley. I was born and raised in a small remote village in Ethiopia, East Africa. Our village sat between two beautiful rivers, based with a tropical weather, a lot of trees. As a nomadic kid, my duties were to look after herds of cows, horses, and sheep. Where village kid and I will take our herds on grazing for hours, playing and riding horses. Some of you might not know this. We were the original cowboys. No cowboy hats or boots, of course. Communism, civil war, poverty destroyed the little things that we had. The communist brutality were unimaginable, where they used to kill villagers and bill the surviving family members for the bullet. I was among many thousands Ethiopian refugees that fled the communism for my life, traveling through most dangerous journey, passing through communist traps to get to northern part of Kenya with the help of Red Cross, where I managed to get into a refugee camp. This refugee camp sat in the middle of a desert, filled with a filthy tent as far as an eye can see. It's the most horrible place, as you can imagine. No human should be in a refugee camp. Refugee camp should be in museum, where it belongs, not among human families. I lived in refugee camp for 3 years, shared a small tent with other refugee boys. I was among the very few fortunate one that got the help from church world services and the State Department to make it to this great land. Coming to America would have been a lot more fun had I have known there was a restroom on the airplane. When I got to New Windsor, a small town near Baltimore City, I was like a kid in a candy store. I couldn't believe my eyes. The abundance, the number of cars, the kind of shoes. It's a transitional housing. To put some icing on the cake, this transitional housing has its own cafeteria where you can go in and eat as much as you want. I was a starving Ethiopian when I got here. I was the first one to get there and the last one to leave at the cafeteria. Within such a short 3 months, I managed to supersize myself. I still have some proof. Over the years, I did the best I could to help a lot of fellow Ethiopians back home. But going back, I noticed something very, very disturbing. You see, I was growing up, collected a lot of firewood. There wasn't no difficulty in fire. Most of the trees are gone. I thought I was in the wrong village. It's heartbreaking. Open fire cooking, 3-stone open fire cooking, is literally cooking millions of families around the world right in front of our own eyes. According to World Health Organization, it kills about 4 million people. These are mostly children under 5 years of age. If you are a child that is growing up in my former village, you are exposed to almost 2 packs of a cigarette every day because of cooking condition. I wanted to do something. Or to build affordable, simple stove that could be made locally. You're probably wondering, you heard about a lot of stove companies, and what sets this apart? Handcrafted, Ethiopian pride, that is made by the locals, designed, built, sold for local consumption. The stove is very simple, but very functional. It has a combustion chamber that is made from clay soil. Usually it's done by women in different villages, equally distributing the revenues that the business generates. The cladding, which is the exterior part, is done by the local craftsman. You put these two together, you got the stove that costs less than $10, that saves about 70% in fuel consumption, gives an opportunity for extremely impoverished villagers. Hands up is what is needed in local communities. No, hands down. It's crippling creativity. We managed to build, sell, and deliver over 200,000 of this stuff, and it's still counting. An average family in Ethiopia has about 5 family members, improving a life of 1 million families. Now, the problem is there are 90 million Ethiopians that will be requiring this stove as soon as possible. Ethiopia has changed. You can check with my friend Mark. It's a great place to do business. But this is a little bit more than business. It's about protecting our own environment. This is our home. It's not like we're moving anywhere anytime soon. If we don't get to this unimaginable environmental catastrophe, humanitarian catastrophe that is happening right in our own face, if we allow this to get out of hand, our own existence will be in a big question. Cooking is already enabling a lot of terrorists in East Africa. Al-Shabaab, one of the worst terrorists in that region, is already using charcoal to entice local villagers. I know, I work in local villages. We can do more with less. Affordable, portable cook stove that will empower the local community, help them cut down on deforestation, reduce health risk by exposure to smoke. We can create all these things for less than $10. I'm here today, not for handouts, hands up. Who wants to partner with me? Who wants to work with me so that we can get this thing going? I need box trucks so that I can dispatch throughout the region. This stove has organically grew into Sudan and Somalia already. We just need a little bit push. Now, this is all done making money. It's a profitable business. We can do more. We can use Ethiopia as jumping ground to get to Sudan, Somalia, Djibouti, Eritrea, all the poor countries in that region. Let's break the back of poverty. Poverty should be in museum, not among human families. We can do a lot more. We are all visitors to this time, to this place. We are all passing through. Why not leave something better for the next set of visitors? Thank you very much.